Hi guys, PD here, welcome to the channel, welcome to another new video. I've been doing quite a few VorpX videos over the weekend. I really enjoy doing them. It reminds me of the days when I had the Elsa 3D glasses. I used to do a lot of 3D gaming. So VorpX to me is bringing all those memories back. Some of you might have noticed I've been doing quite a few VorpX videos over the weekend. Now a lot of people don't like this. Some people say that VorpX is not true VR. For me, it still works in my VR headset. It's all in 3D. I get the same sensation playing a VorpX game as I do playing a normal VR game. But no matter what you do, you can't please everybody. So I'll probably tend to do these VorpX videos only at the weekend. Now during my YouTube premieres, I've been getting a lot of people asking me what VorpX is like, how easy is it to set up. So in today's video, we're going to show you how easy it is to get VorpX up and running. I'm going to choose a game I've never tried before. Now this program is not cheap, it's £40. I've only ever seen it on sale once and I picked it up for £30. So £30 is the cheapest I've seen VorpX. I have to say though, at this moment in time it's been 100% worth it. I feel like I've had my money's worth out of this amazing program, and it only gets better and better with each new patch. Okay, so we're on the VorpX website. Once you buy it and download it, there are no refunds, so do a lot of research guys. Really think hard about if you want to invest in this program. So when you buy it, you download it, you install it, and if you come to the website, if you go to Basic Facts, there's a list here of supported games, and these are the official supported games. These are games that have been verified by VorpX and they work more or less straight out of the box. There's quite a few games available. Also, if you head over to the forums, if you go into support forums, there's lots of people posting custom made profiles for games. So if I go into like general VorpX discussion, click on the link. If I scroll down, look, good full VR games for beginners. These games like Halo. I tried Halo a few weeks ago and it was full VR. You could look around and everything. The only real issue is I had to play the game with a gamepad, or you have to play the game sitting down with a mouse and keyboard. A lot of VorpX games, I would say 90% of VorpX games do not support standing up with the controllers so that you can move around, grab things with your hands. So bear that in mind. You will need like a gamepad, or if you're happy with using the mouse and keyboard, use the mouse and keyboard. So in the forums, you'll always find people posting profiles they've made for new games. For example, someone's made a profile for the new game, the man-eating one, the shark one, and they said it's like playing the game and you're looking inside a giant fish tank. And they said there's an amazing shark in this fish tank. It's all in 3D and everything. So I'm really excited at some stage to try that. I recently brought the game on Epic Store. Epic at the moment are giving you £10 off, so it only cost me about £20 for the game. Okay, we're going to head back to Basic Facts, supported games. If you've been watching my channel for the last few days, you'll notice I featured a few games. I featured Journey, I featured Little Nightmares, and also Unravel. And I've been playing those games with the native VorpX settings, which basically means they work out of the box. There's hardly any messing about. You just import the VorpX settings, the profile, and the games work. You might have seen recently in the news a new game coming to VR. It's called Stride, and if you watch the trailer, it looks like Mirror's Edge. I'm going to try the official game in VorpX for the first time, so let's get started. So we're going to select Mirror's Edge. I've got the game installed on Steam. I'm going to close this. Oculus is up and running because I've got my headset on. The first thing you need to do is to boot up either Oculus, or if you're playing on Steam, boot up Steam VR. And then you need to, once you've got VorpX installed, start VorpX. Do not start VorpX before you boot up your headset or Steam VR, because it tries to inject itself into those programs. Always make sure you boot up your VR headset first. Have all your programs up and running. Okay, so we have VorpX down here. Look in my taskbar. I'm going to right click on it configure VorpX. Okay, so this is the VorpX config menu. I'm going to check local profiles first to see if there's any official profiles for this game. So we type in here Mirror's Edge, and there we go. There's already a profile in here, and this is the default one by VorpX. So I'm going to check cloud profiles first. Somebody may have tweaked the profile and made it a lot better. When I played Satisfactory the other day in VR in VorpX, I found 2 profiles for the game. One of them was not very good. The second profile was designed specifically for the Rift S, and that worked fine. So I'm going to check now, see if anyone's made a better version. Mirror's Edge. Okay, no one's made a better version, so we're going to stick with the default one. Select it and apply it. Now when I boot up the game, VorpX will inject itself into the game and turn everything into 3D. I'm going to switch to my Oculus mirror right now so that you guys can see the VorpX menu in my VR headset. So this is now recording my headset. Okay, now we're going to launch the game. So I always put Steam VR on. Start Steam VR. And now you can see Steam VR booting up through my mirror. Okay, I'm going to launch the game. You'll get some messages popping up. Ignore those messages. Mirror's Edge does not support VR. It will appear on your desktop and may affect VR performance. Just ignore that, it's just a default message. Okay. Preparing to launch Mirror's Edge. Attaching to Mirror's Edge.exe. So VorpX is now attaching itself to the game. So it's now converting it into 3D. Okay, I can see the game in the background. That's a good sign when you see the Steam loading logo. You should now be able to see what I can see. And I can see the VorpX menu. And it says low performance. I'm in again 29 frames per second. So I really need to configure the game. Okay, I'm in the loading menu. If I press down the thumbstick on my gamepad, it zooms you out of VorpX. At the moment, this looks like a giant cinema screen. So if I click on that again, it zooms you into the game. So if you're playing the game for the first time and you get this menu, you can't see the menu, just click that button in and it zooms right out. Okay, so we've got a demo running of the game now. At the moment it's not in VR, it's still flat, I think. I don't think the VR kicks in until you start the game, so let me just start the game. My performance has already improved, guys. This is already smoother, so I'm going to check out the video settings. Resolution, I'm going to leave that alone. It doesn't really matter in the headset. Vertical sync, I like to turn off. Anti-aliasing, I'll turn that off for now. I'll turn physics off as well. I'm going to leave the texture on high and the graphics quality on high. If I have any performance issues, I'll come back and I'll change those. Save the settings, restart the game. And VorpX is really good now for giving you prompts. As you can see on the screen now, look, there's a thumbstick button handling prompt. Okay, press any key. And we're going to start a new game. And I'm going to set up my VR options once I'm in the game. Okay, so I've configured my options, my graphics. I'm going to jump into the game. Started a new game. I'm going for easy difficulty.
Once the city used to pulse with energy.
We're going to skip the cutscene.
Train of time, Face.
Yeah, I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while. And now you're back, you gotta keep sharp, especially in this city. Check
At the
out the new
moment, this
training
is still in
grounds.
2D.
Yeah.
It's not in
Girls
VR
aren't
yet.
around, duty, so get to her and just go with the flow, okay?
Okay, now it's 3D. Okay, so as you can see, I'm moving my head around, look, and it's moving around in the world. That's quite a good sign. At the moment, this is just an immersive screen, so if I hit the delete key, and don't forget guys, this is the first time I've tried this game in VR in VorpX, so I'm hoping this shows you how easy VorpX is to use. Okay, so I hit the delete key, look. That's telling me I'm in full VR mode, of course I am. I've got my thumbstick pressed in, haven't I? Let me quit. Okay, let me quit back into the game. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can look around, look. Now at the moment this feels a little bit weird. I feel it feels a little bit off guys with the scale and everything, so I'm going to rectify that now. So I hit the delete key. Go into the VorpX settings. Now this game supports direct VR scan. If you ever see this in a game with VorpX, always click it when you're inside the game. Don't do it on the menus. We're going to click on this now, see what happens. And you can see it now, look. You're not supposed to move at all. Do not touch the mouse. Don't move. Let it do its job. Okay, that's better. Okay, now I feel I've got the right scale. I feel like a real person. It does feel a little bit choppy for me. If I look around, look, you can see it's from full VR. I can look behind me, look up and down. Because I'm having some issues with the stuttering, it's a little bit laggy. Oh, there's my hands. My hands are there, right in front of me in 3D. That's really cool. So I'm going to head back into the settings menu. I'm going to turn my graphics right down. So if I hold down the thumbstick, zoom out, hit escape. Okay, back into the options menu. Video settings. Okay, I can't change the graphics in the game, so I'm going to have to go back to the main menu. Okay, so we're in the video options. I'm going to turn this right down. Lower settings. Anti-aliasing off and PhysX support off. Save the settings. Okay, go back into the game. Okay, now I need to reset my VorpX again. So I'm going to go into the menus option. Press delete. Okay, we're going for direct VR scan. Don't move anything. Basically this recreates the world in 3D. And it scales everything to... Okay, there we go. Okay, this is looking a bit smoother already. Okay, let me show you a few more of the different screens. Playstyle, we're in full VR mode, look. If I select immersive screen, basically as you can see, look, I've got like a giant 3D screen in front of me. Now on my GTX 1060, this is running a lot smoother than it is in full VR mode. So if you've got a card, a lower quality card like mine, you might be it might be a good idea to play these games in this mode. Okay, let me show you the cinema mode. So that's immersive screen mode. Cinema mode is very similar. Cinema look. This is a 3D cinema. It's like a private cinema. And again, you're playing the game on a giant 3D screen, guys. I'm actually sat in a chair, look. And again, this is really smooth now for me. So we're doing the tutorial, guys. This is all new to me. I guess we're going to jump over here. Okay, I've got a full body. How cool is that? Okay. Okay, this world looks really, really cool. I do wish I had a better graphics card. I am getting a bit of slight stutter in my headset. Okay, we need to run and jump over here. Whoop. Slide. I'm going to be using my thumbstick to turn around, guys. If I was standing up, I could look around. Look, this world's all in 3D now. Looks really, really cool. I've got depth and everything now. Hello.
There she is. Get after her.
Okay, we now got 100% immersion. Okay, jump. Hello.
Hi Faith, welcome back. Didn't think we'd be seeing you so soon.
Okay, I guess we need to follow her. I can hear a plane. I'm going to jump back into my VorpX settings. I'm going to try. Okay, more 3D settings. I want a bit more 3D. Okay, there we go. Okay, if you add a lot more 3D, it does tend to shrink you down a bit. So you feel like you're playing like a third-person platforming type game. So you have to make sure this is just about right. Now that's giving me a lot more 3D depth. Okay, that's really popping out now. Oh yeah, my hands are right. Really weird there. Too much 3D. Let's go for that one. While I'm on this menu, let me quickly show you some of the other settings. I don't tend to play around with anything else. All I tend to do is when I play a VR game for the first time in VorpX, if it says direct VR scan, I'll click on that. If I'm not looking directly ahead, I'll click center tracking look. So if I click that looking over here, the screen is now over there, so I will have to put that back to facing my keyboard. Okay, that's now centered. And as you can see, I can actually play the game with a mouse and keyboard if I wanted. So now I'm using the keyboard and the mouse to move and look around. There are more options to VorpX. I don't tend to mess around with these. I leave them alone. Like I said, once you've imported a custom profile, these are all set for you, so you don't really have to mess with these. The only time I've had to mess in here is when I played Halo, and I played the VR version of Halo, and when I looked up and down, my tracking was wrong. I had to go into my head tracking settings and I had to turn invert Y on. Up. There we go. Okay guys, I'm going to skip the training. I'm going to jump into a new game now. I'm recording this as well, so I'm going to change the view of the game so that it looks really nice on the video. I'm going to show you the start of my intro for the game as well. I want to thank you for watching. I hope this guide helps you out. If you've got any questions about VorpX, just send me an email, leave a comment, join my premieres, talk to me in chat, that sort of thing. If you're unsure about VorpX, do some research. There's lots of channels now doing VorpX games. There's some really good channels explaining what they do, how they get the games looking really nice. Check the forums. VorpX have got a really nice, friendly community. So I'm going to get everything ready now to record my video. And this will be like a standalone video. I'm going to do a video of the game playing in VorpX. So I'm going to head back to my desktop and get on my recording setup. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to start the intro now. if you guys want to see it. Hi guys, PD here, welcome to the channel, welcome to another new video. Today we're playing Mirror's Edge in VR in VorpX. Now I've just done a guide on how to set up VorpX, just to show you how easy it is in 2020. If you're still watching that video now, you're now watching me do the intro for this video. So anyway, everything's set up, we're going to jump in, I'm going to start a new game. I've just finished the tutorial,